Hello fellow YouTubers, viewers, and friends out there. It's Mr. Leonidas. I hope you're doing well. And I just want to bring a quick gear review in the field. This is a Gerber tactical multi-tool, and it slings out like that. I've used several other Gerber multi-tools before, and that's one Gerber item or Gerber knife or tool that I can always say that I do enjoy are their multi-tools. I think they've done a really good job, and they've had some really good designs. I definitely like the slide out pliers compared to some others that I've seen. Currently I do have one of my favorites is a Leatherman Mutt, and from what I've heard, this is the comparable one to the Mutt, although I gotta say it's really hard to compare anything to that Leatherman Mutt. It's just, that thing's a beast. But I do really like this Gerber multi-tool multiplier, and this I believe was a combat return from Afghanistan. Because I can attest to that, because there's definitely some sand and grit that I had to clean out of this bad boy. But I've been carrying it for over 6 months now on one of my my main survival pack, and I do often when I'm at home and I need a quick pair of pliers or a little tool, I often just go grab that just because there's so many other functions on it. But I've used this quite a lot out like camping and just on day hikes and things like that, and it really comes in handy. But and just with this quick field review, I just wanted to go ahead and show some of the features and then just talk about how I feel about it. And I believe there's definitely several other reviews of this one, so this is just going to be my take. The first thing I do like about it is the really nice heavy duty, I believe it should be like tungsten carbide cutters on there, and they are replaceable on that, so that's always something to consider when buying a multi-tool, is getting the replaceable ones, because if you do use them a lot, they will wear out. I haven't worn a pair out, but I did on another Gerber pair of multipliers, I did wear out the cutters because they were non-replaceable. So that's, like I said, something to consider. Most Leatherman tools do that, and that's really exceptional on this set. So, and then like I said, the main feature that I really do like is the sliding in and out pliers. Makes it compact and easy and quick to use with that. So, and I've got gloves on, so let's see how well I can manipulate this bad boy, which I know I have in the past. So the first one I'm going to pull out has like a really neat sort of saw blade. It's more of like a knife with serrations, but you could definitely use it for some, obviously for sawing. Next up, pull out, got a Phillips head in there, and before the Phillips head, let's see, there is like a lanyard loop. And then next up, you do have a Phillips head. And the really nice thing about all these tools on this model as well is they all lock with this little sliding locker on each side. And then the last one is a can opener, which also definitely can and will come in handy in certain situations, especially camping. And on the reverse side here, you have your knife. Kind of a strange, it's like a Warncliffe. It's kind of a modified Warncliffe. It's very, very sloped. I have found it useful, most useful for prying. I've definitely scraped up the blade. And then next up, let's see, the gloves is different. Next up is just a little flat head with a bottle opener. That's also useful. So having both screwdrivers is very, very useful. A larger flat head is next on there. And continuing on, I believe, yeah, there's going to be a smaller, a third, sort of like a little miniature little screwdriver, very, very thin, little flat head on there. Definitely comes in handy. And then lastly, there is a file, which I use this a lot for, like even gunsmithing. If I have to grab it and work on some stuff, the file definitely comes in handy. So overall, I mean, for what I paid for this multi-tool, which I don't remember, but I know is a very reasonable price, this is an excellent deal just for a throw in the smaller size and the lower weight. This is definitely one of the most useful multi-tools and multipliers that I've used to date. And even the finish seems to hold up very well. I mean, I've kind of thrown this one around a little bit, and it's not really showing a lot of wear. So that's really exceptional on the design and the coatings and all that. So I'm gonna have to give this one a 5 out of 5 stars. Like I said, you got the replaceable cutters on there, and then you have the locking systems on each side. Very, very similar to a lot of Leatherman multi-tools out there, but I've just like I said, I picked this one up. It was a return from combat, and it has definitely served me well. So thank you so much for watching. Mr. Leonidas signing out. As always, have a good one.